The Jesus Connection is the only place I wanna be.
I have a friend who I can call, never too busy. He is my all, y'all. My friend is faithful.
Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's connect. Text 336-338-8903.
So I am so excited, y'all, today because we have another wonderful, wonderful guest, a young man I've known for a while, and he is here. So excited. Odessa is in the house. How
What
are
it
you?
do?
How are
good.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what you're doing right now.
Well, now look, before we get there, I got an issue.
Yes.
I got an issue because I ain't never been on your magazine. on the what you got to do to get on this magazine, get on the cover of this magazine? Listen.
Well, he's a
comedian.
comedian. I'll let you know. We'll have to
let me know. Okay.
I'll let you know.
We're gonna have a discussion about that.
Discussion. Yes.
A discussion about that.
Yes. So he's a ministry as well as comedian. So you will definitely see that throughout this interview. Okay.
Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I've been knowing Deloris for a very, very long time. And I got to tell y'all the truth now. I ain't come on here to sugar and coat nothing. Don't be tightening your face up now. No, but seriously, Deloris has been grinding this divine connection for a long time. And I remember probably about 9 or 10 years ago, I came from where I was in Virginia. I came to North Carolina to host an event that she was having.
That long ago? Wow.
Yeah. We were at the old old embassy church. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it was just, and to see that you still grinding and just, just pressing and, you branded now, child. Use branded. Branded. My name is, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Deshea Cuthrell. I typically like to lose the titles when I introduce myself because, I am a real live person, who have, God has called, and, I share, been sharing the gospel, preaching the gospel now for this year would be 31 years that I've been, it's been a long time and it's been a journey. And I've learned so much. And the truth is that I'm not like I used to be. I'm not the preacher that I used to be. I'm not hung up on the things that I used to be hung up on. I'm not moved by the things that I used to be moved by. And I think there's a lot of people just like me in the church today. I do have challenges with the system that I have promoted for so long, that I have tried to as a bishop, as an apostle in the Lord's church, pull people into and try to get them to be a certain way. And then I realized, wow, I'm holding people and requiring things of people that Jesus himself don't require.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
Right.
That's a problem. And but I'm so glad to be saved. In this day and time, it's just a blessing to know the Lord and to do everything that we do. I think when I first met you, all of what, I ain't get ready to date it. I ain't get ready to date it, but hanging around with Salem State way back in the gospel choir days, and that's a long time. But we're not going to. But nevertheless, it is just so awesome and so cool to be on your show this afternoon. Yes. I'm also, I guess I'm still doing my introduction. I'm this year marks 21 years that I've been the Christian comedian Reverend Clee. And I think at the end of this interview, you guys are going to get to watch a video of me in action, and it's just so much fun seeing people smile and being the reason that people smile, and it's not that they're laughing at you, but they're laughing with you. I know a lot of comedians, and I've been to a lot of shows where people went on before me and the people were actually laughing at them. Like, wow. You done seen them. I ain't even Delores.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm just so grateful to have you on my show. I didn't realize it had been that long, but I guess it has. He emceed one of my Divine Connection events that I have once a year. And I don't know if are you still in Virginia?
No. I'm in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. In the QC. In the North Carolina. Yes, child.
Awesome. Yeah. And let me tell you what I like about you and why we connected so well. And like he said, he's not about titles, even though he has a title. He likes to deal with real people. He doesn't how do you say it? Act as if he's above or the title gives him an entitlement, if that makes any sense. He will talk to you. He'll talk to anybody on the street. I've seen him do ministry in the community, and just to talk to someone that, may have been like drunk or on drugs or something like that. He will go out and it will be ministry in a way, but it's just coming to you as an individual, as a friend. He didn't put the title out there, oh, you got to listen to me. He would just love on people. And that's what ministry is all about. And so that's why I've always, and I love that he does, comedy, and he mixes it up, the comedy along with ministry. And he can just put it together so well that I'm telling you, I looked at it last night and I was just bawling. And I was let y'all see today. And I was just like, man. I love it. Right now people need to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because people are stressed, suicide, and don't have a job or what have you. And so we need this definitely right now. You can talk a little bit about, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, this actually 2020 was a year that I just didn't. I had a lot of people say, yo, capitalize on the online, the stuff that people are doing. There's a whole lot of people that were introduced their comedic ministries, online. And I had a lot of people say, yo, man, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. And the truth is, I just didn't feel funny. Just didn't feel funny. Didn't feel like being funny. I think I did one piece when coronavirus first came out, and it was I did it live, and it was hilarious. It really was. I laughed at myself. I really did. And sometimes, I laugh at myself a lot, more so in my daily life than I do when I'm actually, on stage performing somewhere, because I am crazy. I really am. And some of the stuff that I didn't need you to co-sign on. But some of the stuff, some of the stuff that just come out is just natural. And I tell people all the time, God has a sense of humor because he created me, and ooh, Lord, and with my comedy, right, I do a character, Reverend Clee, and I've had people to inquire, why don't you just do stand up? Why don't you just do stand up as you? And I branded Reverend Clee, and to do something different than what I've done all these years, is more than what I am just actually willing to undertake. I'm at retirement stage now. 21 years in the game. I'm at retirement stage, and to start something different, means to begin again. And it's not really my goal. And Reverend Clee gives me an opportunity to unleash the inner funny man, the inner joy. I get to the antics that I do when I'm in character. I can't do that, and being me to, as a whole. So, I just have enjoyed so much, and people I think would enjoy Reverend Clee way more than they would Deshea on stage being a comedian, so.
Gotcha. So what made you start being a comedian? What initiated the thought or the...
Well, my mama told me I was crazy.
She was right about that.
And I applied for SSI and I got denied.
Oh, Lord.
And so, no, actually, you remember, as a matter of fact, you remember Tish Bell? Letitia Bell?
I think so.
From Wednesday. Anyway, Tish, long time ago, Tish, I mean, I've always been very comedic, especially as it relates to church. I'm a church boy. I grew up in church. So everything you see me do, basically, it is related or interconnected with church, and so there would be programs where people would say, man, why don't you do comedy? Why don't you do some comedy? And at that time, I didn't have no set. I didn't have no script. I didn't have anything that I could just actually get up and just do. And my good friend Lenny Cunnill got me to, because I started talking about this character. First, he was Deacon Cleotis. He was Deacon Cleotis first. And then I was like, wait a minute, but I'm in ministry. I can't be no deacon and be in ministry at the same time. I can't be both of them. So, Deacon Cleotis got ordained and he became Reverend Clee. So, and I did my first show with Lenny and then what was the name of the church that he was with? Anyway, he was with Pastor Myers at the time. This was 20 years ago. And so I just kind of, I felt like I was real uncomfortable, of course, but pulling on those natural abilities, when you are put on stage and you're out front, it still makes you like feel kind of weird. But then I started putting stuff together, and so basically most of my comedy is storytelling. I'm telling stories, instead of just punchline jokes. There are many punchlines through the stories that I'm telling, but I tell stories, and I have been labeled as the gospel storyteller when it comes to, and I do it in the preaching mode most of the time. So then I have I write, so the songs that I've always done, I've written them and recorded them, and performed them during my performances and all that good stuff. So that was my roots. That's how I started.
Are you looking for more exposure for your book, your ministry, your church, your organization, your gospel group, or event? We are here for you. Divine Connection has a marketing promotional package going on. If you would like more information, simply text 336-338-8903. Again, that's 336-338-8903. We would love to serve you and get you on multiple platforms to get your ministry and your message out to the masses. We look forward to talking with you.